Alright, hello everyone, I am Kren, this is 2000XX. Last time we, well, I went back to normal Defiant 3 Skull because I had this idea that I could start a better Revenant run if I had a bunch of soul chips, and then I can spend that chips on the temporary upgrades for the Revenants and then it's good. And it turns out 3 Skull Defiant is actually kind of easy, especially if you get the upgrade. What is the upgrade? Well, last time I unlocked probably one of the best upgrades in the game, and you cannot tell me that it's not even at least like a top 3. Which is... what is the Quantum Spook? You can shoot through walls and platforms and shields and everything. It's probably the best, just period, on the entire game. Now, I didn't get very good upgrades after that run because I beat the game 3 Skull Defiant in like 60 something minutes, which is pretty good. We're gonna try to do a Revenant run, try to get some soul chips and then do like a perpetual thing where each run it gets a little better than the last, that's the hope. Before I start, I want to say stream bitrate seems to jump up and down. I have no idea why, because here nothing has changed. It's probably on Twitch's part. If anything goes wrong, just tell me and I can grumble about it. Okay? Okay. I had +3 max health to start with, which is not that big of a deal, but I unlocked something that is -2 max health in exchange for something, but I don't remember what it was. So I need to remind myself. It was Glass Cannon, gain damage and squishiness. I have stream open on the side to watch for the bitrate drops. So yeah, we're starting with some extra damage. I'm going with Nina because she's just... I feel like she's the best character in the game, but if I ever again manage to get the Quantum Spook, I might try out Autumn, whatever her name is, the Revenant Hawk, because that just sounds hilarious. Anyway, why are these turned off? I think they turned off because I was playing normal Defiant last time and I probably turned them off, I have no idea. Alright. So my bonus damage that I got, still 10 damage baseline. But it's good enough to get started. Remember, this is not necessarily like a success chasing run. It's mostly just to practice Revenants, but also collecting soul chips. So we're hoping to see some elites. I need, as far as I counted, I need about 30 to 40 soul chips to reliably be able to get most of the upgrades that are gonna be good on the next run. Specifically, I think 40 is the comfortable number because I saw the Quantum Spook as a starter item and it's 17 soul chips, which is kind of expensive. Alright. Game loves to give me the speed ups. Remember last time I got 2 ninja shashes, and then when I set to the game stop giving me ninja shashes, it gave me like that speed leaf, whatever it's called. Game has a sense of humor, I guess. Loves to crack jokes at my expense. Oh shit, that's an elite, okay. It does see me from quite a distance away, which concerns me. Can it even shoot this far? I think if I stand here I should be fine. It's definitely worth the... Oh, +6. That's a good one. It's definitely worth the 17, but we need 17 in order to buy it. And I would prefer to have enough to buy that, but also something else as well. Like, not just a quantum spook, because on its own, it's not a very good start. You need some extra stats like health or damage or something with it. Because for example on this level, as you can see, it's kind of straightforward. Quantum Spook wouldn't do much here. It would let me shoot through these platforms, but that's about it. Also last time, I don't remember which run it was, but I got one of those Safe Lab upgrades that gives me a bunch of damage but disables charging. And I kind of regretted that, because charging is completely overpowered, if only because of the hit through, the piercing. So I can just one-shot entire swarms of enemies, which, considering that we have the modifier that increases enemy count, is kind of important. I generally got to the conclusion that unless it absolutely adheres to your setup that you already have and not might have in the future, Safe Lab upgrades are not really that worth taking, because they give you something good, but they always have such a huge disadvantage that takes away options. It gives you... It makes you stronger, but takes away too many options. So unless you're already very much dedicated to the playstyle that particular upgrade, that particular prototype makes you do, it's not actually really worth going for it. Because you're losing that options and you can't really afford that. Of course. First level done. Already 3 ninja sashes, because I also started with one. Amazing. We're gonna take this. Oh, I do want the potato battery. Curve. Let's go currently. I'm too used to having the anti-shield. Oh, this is an elite. Don't go down. Really? Well, fuck you too, game. But of course, we can't have unobtainable objects be put into proper positions because the purists wouldn't be happy about it. We have to lose the sword chips because it's pure. it wouldn't be pure to be convenient. You can't have that. Okay. I don't really think they would. Like, if they are okay with losing pickups to lava or something, and this is exactly what they asked for. They might not like it, but this is what they asked for, so... Another glass cannon! Oh, it's the first... The first one? Pretty sure I started with it. I don't get it. Anyway, I need at least 5 more soul chips. Because then, if the quantum spook shows up, I can buy it and actually get a decent run started. I might have already acquired that, but I just couldn't pick it up because good game. Also, I just want to say, I woke up relatively early today because I had somewhere to be, so I had to wake up early. But the problem is that last night I actually kind of forgot that I had to wake up early, so I didn't go to bed early. So I slept around 4.5 to 5 hours. So I'm not exactly the most well rested right now, even more so than usual. So excuse the bad plays if they do happen. I should be using this, by the way. I'm getting so many energy pickups that it doesn't really matter. So it's not just lava. Like, the same thing applies to pickups that just fall into the void. I'm almost dead. Pickups that just fall into the void and they're just lost without you being able to even pick them up unless you just side into them for them. I'm going back because I know I left some health pickups behind. Might as well just not risk it and go grab some. Where are they? I know I left some behind. Ah, there is some. Pretty sure I left at least one more behind. That's energy. No, I guess that's it. backtracking. Then again, I'm not gonna complain about the backtracking because this is voluntary backtracking. I chose to do it in order to get some extra health, which is fine. You didn't have to, but I was on 1 health and I didn't want to risk going forward into the unknown. Oh, fuck off. I really wish when you stick to the side of a moving platform, you would kind of move with it. Like when I'm on top of... Where the fuck did it come from? When I'm on top of a platform like this, I move with it. But when I grab onto the side, I don't. Which makes it really hard to actually get onto a moving platform that moves upwards. Clearing the space. Also, I'm dealing 6 base damage now. When you have enemies that can go into the wall, you should be aware that whatever they drop will also be in the wall, and you should probably do something about that. Okay, didn't get anything interesting. This is where I'm gonna die. Am I even hitting it? I think I got it. I think we should be on at the end. You know what? 1. Just so this guy doesn't one-shot me if I mess up. Yeah, this is the end of the battle. Okay, we have 8 tokens and 15 bits, which is not enough to buy anything, so let's hope the tokens get something nice. Supposedly, this machine can pay out any upgrade. It usually gives like a health up or something, but I think the quantum spook can come from this. Case in point. Okay. I mean, that was pretty good payout still. I did lose a bunch of times, which I don't like, but whatever payout I did get was fine. Again, I can't buy anything as good as everything here would be. a second. There we go. Another one. All right. Well, we have 16, just one off. Among these, I want to do the perforator early because of the fire level. The bosses at this point, I kind of get all of the bosses. None of them are particularly hard. The level is the one that usually kills me. Oh, there's an elite here. There we go. 18 soul chips. So we have the guaranteed 17 necessary. We obviously still want more. 17 is the baseline that lets me do good stuff. At this point, I'm just gonna try to see how far I can get, because we can still get the spook. No, we can still get that. Just because we got the soul chips. If I get it on this level or something, then I'm still good to go for a potential run. It does make me wonder, if the spook appears in a store, how much will it be? Is it 24 or 40 or 50? Nice. I'm pretty sure they just... It doesn't matter what upgrade it is. Certain upgrades just have the same price tag. Like, I'm pretty sure stat upgrades are 24. And if I think right, I think the quantum spooks should be 40. Because those are the special upgrades, like I guess the glass cannon would be 40, for example. Is it coming back? Oh my fucking god. Okay, fuck you. Power of piercing damage, by the way. Okay, there should be a good item over. I reiterate, good item. Game. Alright, I guess I'll take that. It's okay. Where the f— where did that bee come from? I thought I killed both. This would be an excellent area to have piercing, wall piercing damage. Sadly, I don't get it. This is a great spooky biome, yes. Amazing. Fuck you, bees. Hello, Stella Bun. Welcome to the stream. It is a nice game. And hello, Burner. Yeah, I had to focus at that point, especially once the bees showed up. Fuck the bees. I could really use a store here. I'm just gonna out, and that's about it. The procrastinator. Most dangerous of all enemies. You think you can just dash into me? No. Don't need this. With all the glass cannons, I think I'm just gonna take the extra HP. +6, so we're at 24 now. That's a pretty good one. I guess out of these three, wait. Yeah, out of these three, I guess I would want to get rid of Visage as soon as possible. This ice area is a bit annoying without the hook, but we're just gonna have to make do. What the fuck? Okay, that barely keeps the shield down. I just have to pre-fire. Just a moment. Okay, this is kind of dumb now. Finally! Also, I can see the stream lagging, I see the bitrate dropping. I have the same setup as I did last time, so I don't know what's different. I see some issues here, I don't know. Fucking God. Okay, this is the halfway point. This is the light 'em up challenge. Those are pretty easy. I can get hit on while doing them, and it's usually worth it. And if I get hit a lot, which I did, and with the boost. Plus I have an HP right out here. Fucking God. The good thing, they put the fucking spike where I literally cannot move on because there is a shield enemy there. Are you fucking serious? What was that layout? I have to run through, but they put the one enemy there that I can't kill. Great. Anyway, we get garbage again. HP. Sense your vulnerability faints. Ever. That's all I can do here. Let's move on to the next run. I mean, I did get some health and then minus health and more bits. So we'll see. Would it be nice to have like a... Would it be nice in that last run to have at least one store that I can do something with? Like, I literally did not get any bits, and then I get a store that has 20 and 40 cool stuff. And when I already had nuts, I had like 60 nuts, just no store. I just realized I have 3 max health. It's not very much. And of course I get all these health ups when I don't need them. Because I have as much max health as a big restore gives. So it's like... I swear to fucking God. Times like these are good arguments for game modding because the ninja sash has to just be removed from the game. It's worthless and sometimes outright detrimental. I still need to get a 17 bits. But you think I should unlock every item that's better than the sash? Can you... Fucking... Okay, fuck you. Should I unlock every item that's better than the sash? Just in case that it shows up. Because, sure, I'm less likely to get the bad item, but I'm also less likely to get any of the good items. Like, if I unlock everything, you know how rare the quantum spook is gonna be? I'm never gonna see it again. here. It's just a side path. Would be a room connection or something. $19. I mean, for a first level, that's pretty good. I'm like these when I just want to immediately, but I'm not getting any good upgrades. Also, that leaf, I bought it on a whim. I regret it, and I really wish there was a way to remove an item from the pool, because now the amount of times I've been getting it is insane and fucking stupid, considering how worthless of an item it is. It would be easier to just reset my save file and not buy it next time. Holy shit! My charge attack cannot kill the small bees in one hit. It can kill the big bees in one hit, not the small ones. Because for some reason the small ones are the fucking tanks. Let's die in here, okay? Okay, I actually survived. I'm fucking gonna break something. I'm fucking. Also, Verber, yes, it is very hot here. I have my blinds down and my window closed, and at 4 p.m. The lamp is on because it's dark in here. Soul chip, that's my soul. Leaving body. Game, please. Cooperate with me just this once in your fucking life. Look at all those bits that I'm not gonna get. If there was health somewhere nearby, I would actually just jump in and grab them. But I can't do that right now. Taliban19, thank you for the follow. Enjoy my suffering, because here on this stream we are well known for being the enemy of RNG. Or rather the other way around, but I mean at this point who even counts. There's some helps here now. Maybe I should go back and grab the bit. I'm heading back. Even if I don't grab the small ones, I grab the big one. Yeah. I play variety, but usually I focus on the difficult games or difficult modes of games. Oh, fuck off. Nope, you're not taking that. Lately it's been days, but I've also been told to play Terraria Calamity. I still didn't make up my mind about that. We'll see how things go. Yes, okay, no hit. No hit blaster only. And my reward is more firepower, because clearly that's what I needed more of in this fight. No, I guess I'm gonna get the life extender. We really need more life. +5. Okay, we are exactly at 17 sword chips, so we made it there. Yeah, sorry, we don't do follow for follow. If you like the content, you can follow. You don't have to follow, but we don't do that. Sorry. I guess it's Perforator again. I do have the ice power. I just didn't use it last time for whatever fucking reason. Jesus. Oh look, there's no enemy blocking the way here. How interesting. Okay. Please, give me a good item up here. Okay, I will take that, thank you. That is a good item. That's basically +1 base damage for me. They're just coming through the walls at this point. What the fuck? Oh, health. Thank you. Thank you. It's like mana over here. Yes. Oh, it's more health. Well, I remember that there is health there. Could be useful at some point. Not now. Light them up. Okay, I will. It's this again. This is the hardest one. I was kinda hoping for a health up because I want to leave at 1 health. Fucking please. Big problem here is that the fucking thing that I have, the ice power, isn't even good in this room. Because I'm going down. I can't shoot that way with this. There was nothing I could have done there. It does, but if I'm going down and the fire spirals are down, then how the fuck am I gonna shoot them before I go down? I have to go down in order to shoot them, to stop them. I can angle it down, but it's not gonna go that way. Because if I angle it down, it spreads upwards, not sideways like I would need it to. Anyway, I guess I'm gonna get a contractor plus. I could do some runs with Hawk. Why the fuck would you go this way? I do think, since here's the thing in this game, considering that soul chips make it so like normally getting 3 upgrades takes at least a full level. If you're unlucky, it can take until the 2nd stage before you can get that many. Being able to start with 3 free upgrades is huge. Which is why I don't really understand why, like, the biggest source of soul chips is elites. Because you get some from bosses, but bosses are kind of limited. Because there is 1 per stage, obviously. So why did they make it so an elite can have such a diverse number of soul chips that it gives? It can give 1, or it can give 6. I feel like if you can beat an elite, you do deserve to be at least a little rewarded. Not like one soul chip frowny face and then go fuck yourself. It's just up to 6, yeah, but the unlocks are usually bad. Because if they're good, you already bought them. I just don't understand why the elites are so... I don't know what the word for it is, but it shouldn't be that spread. Like, the minimum and the maximum shouldn't have 600% difference between them, because that can make or break a run. Why am I looking that way? What's weird? Okay, here's the weird thing. I mean, I get that if you're doing well but then you lose, obviously you get some bonus from that, right? Because whatever. But the way the game works right now is that the best way to start... The best way to give yourself the most chance to win a run is to win the previous run. Which kind of seems counterintuitive for a system that is seemingly designed to be like a catch-up. Like, you failed last time, but here's a little bone, you'll do better next time. That's not how it works here. Here it works like, if you want the best chance to win a run, just win the previous run. And then you have the highest possible chance to win again. That should... I mean, I don't mind that, because if you get far and then you fail, obviously you have to be rewarded for that, because you still did pretty well. But if you do really badly... you probably need the help more so than otherwise. And I get that there are a lot of these roguelites that like to punish the player for quitting early, but I'm pretty sure there is a way to do that without just fucking the player over. Like, I didn't like it in Inscription either. If you lose early, your deck for the next run gets worse. Like, what sense does that make? And it's essentially the same here, except not with a deck, but with just, you know, soul chips and upgrades and stuff. It's funny because Slay the Spire wanted to do that as well. Punish you for having a bad early. But the thing is, because, you know, when you start a Slay the Spire run, you get some options for some bonuses. And there are some pretty good bonuses. And then if you lose a run early, the bonuses you can choose from are limited. But the funny thing is that the best bonus you can get is actually the one I think the developers thought is pretty bad. Because it's not like a permanent bonus, it's just a one-time thing where the first elite you fight is gonna have 1 HP. So there they tried to punish you for a bad run, but they ended up just rewarding you. Which is a better system, by the way, because you're not necessarily rewarded, because, you know. But just outright punishing the player for doing badly seems entirely counterintuitive. Instead here, where you need to defeat at least 3 bosses to reliably get enough soul chips to have a good run going next time. So if you're doing badly, then you don't get that, and then your future run is gonna be worse as well. Which just sounds really counterintuitive to me. I don't know why anyone would design a game like that. In any of these examples, like again, I didn't like it in Inscription either. I think it was dumb there as well. I mean, here's the thing. Do you think an anti-rage feature is successful if it frustrates the player even more? If they rage quit, they already didn't like what happened in the game, so why punish them even more as well? That's just a perfect way to make your player quit the game completely. Bottom line is, punishing your player by playing in a way that you personally don't like is just dumb. Maybe you don't like that the player restarts or rage quits until they get a good start. Well, why not just let them do it anyway? Just because you don't like it. Like nobody cares. Can anyone give me a health? I don't want to go into that red door before I get some health. Yeah, roll with the punches, but at the same time, it doesn't differentiate whether you rage quit or just had a really bad run. And then what happens is that the player can have a really bad run and then get punished on top of that. And it's just not good for anyone involved. It's mainly the player. Okay, well, I guess I'm just gonna go in here. If I die, I die. Good. More power. Why do I get all day today? I'm getting power and speed and nothing else. Let me read the chat because this is important. Yeah, I just thought, yeah, I'm thinking about the game where you play the game and kill you, and you're like, oh, I'm just like, guys, so you're a good run guy, you get played more high, I don't make, and you're more important than everyone else because you're right now. Thanks for becoming a player. Here's the thing, if restarting until you get a good run is a legit optimal strategy, then maybe you should rethink the start of your run. So it's just always a decent start. You can, if there is too much of a difference between a bad start and a good start, then you have to even it out. So there is no such thing as a bad start. You can have a great start, or you can have a good start, and then the player isn't gonna restart at that point, because it's just not worth the time. They get a good start instead of great start, they're still gonna give it a try. I almost just jumped into that. I'm not focusing anymore. I am in no focus mode. I am in just no. Thank you. There we go. I'm gonna react to the chat in a second. I just want to get through. I just want to make some progress. Give me a moment. Okay, before I go up there. Players will start on the best at which point just make it solid, but still it should be allowed, just make it as quick as possible. Like the derp has overtaken clearance. The grind play will do it, I'm gonna get bored. Yeah, here's the thing, I think you overestimate how much players are willing to waste time on getting a good run, or a good start rather, because unless they're a sweat, which most players, despite me being a sweat, most players are not like me. Most people are gonna be fine with a decent start if it means that they can get ahead with the run. Especially if, and here is the thing, it's very important. If a strategy is not optimal, you can still make it an interesting strategy. Which is why I don't like how this game put all the interesting build-defining prototypes into these extremely rare safe labs. Even with the Revenant, they're very rare. Like today, I ran a couple, like I've been on like 5 to 6 levels today. I've seen one safe lab. And the safe labs have these build-defining things, but oftentimes you get them way too late where you just can't really do anything with them anymore. If the starting powers were stuff like, imagine if at the start you were able to, like level 1 has a guaranteed safe lab, no matter what you're playing. And then what you get in there can define what you're trying to go for afterwards. Or if you get certain power-ups, it changes the chance that certain other power-ups will show up. Like if you have a lot of energy, or you're playing as Hawk or whatever, then you get a lot more power damage. If you're playing like this, and you have a lot of strength, then maybe you have a higher chance to get stuff that makes it better to just shoot enemies. You probably don't need +8, +5 power when I don't even have a power yet. Look at this. I already, in this run, where I don't have a single power because this is level 2, and at level 1 I didn't take the shitty power. I already got 1 reclaimed spark, 1 power enhancer, and then I go into the store and there are 1 more of each. I don't need these. The game has to adapt the items it gives me depending on how I play, because it just gives me worthless power up after worthless power up. It's just gonna be a bad feeling, and even if I had a decent start, it's still gonna be a shit run. Anyway, I'm getting the max age. That's part of why, aside from the sword chips, that's part of why I'm not even bothering to restart, because even if I get a great run, like I get Quantum Spook at the start, and then maybe all I'm getting after that is energy and power upgrades, and speed, obviously, always speed. And then what do I do with that run? I can't do anything with that run. Unless I'm playing Hawk. Obviously, this assumes I'm playing Nina and not Hawk. And obviously other such games don't have like, at least I think most of them don't have the adaptive drop system, which this game could really use. But what they do is give you a lot more options to get stuff on your own terms. Like in this game, I have very little influence on what I get and where I get them. It's just, I'm just hoping that the game has mercy on me and stops giving me ninja stashes. That's all. I'm just gonna die here. There was no escaping that. Okay. And of course, when I don't get the fucking sword things because the fucking elites get +2, the fucking quantum shit. This game really needed some more work, because this is not fun having this shit. I just can't do anything. Let's play a Hawk run. Fuck. Like I have zero control over what I'm playing here. Get some tokens, I guess. I have zero control over what items I can get here, or during the runs, or anywhere in the game, ever. Because you can say like, well, Noita has the thing where you really need to just hope that you get the fucking black hole and that you can dig out, because if you don't get, you can't dig out or whatever. But here's the thing, Noita has a lot of areas where certain spells are guaranteed. Maybe not the black hole, but you can go to certain bosses and they will always drop the same spells. So if you need those spells, there are guaranteed ways to get them. In this game, there are no guarantees. Everything is random. What you build, what you can build is random. What drops is random. What bosses you can fight in what order is random. Like, I don't even get that. Like, this was supposed to be a Mega Man successor. And they were so adamant about that they made the fucking... They listened to, like, these purists to make the game worse because they prefer that. Fuck you, game. And then they just made it, like, wasn't the purpose of Mega Man that all bosses are available from the get-go and you can fight them in any way you want? Why is it random here? That's not very purist of you. Because I know with Mega Man, it's like, generally speaking, there is a best order to fight the bosses. But which boss, because the first boss basically determines what order you're fighting them. But which boss is best as your first tends to change from player to player, because players play differently. So even if you can fight every boss right from the get-go, players are not really gonna follow the same routes. So that's why I don't understand. That was the beauty of Mega Man, that you can fight them in whatever order you want. Even if, like, sometimes it's even better to not go for like you beat the first boss and then you have a weakness and then but if it's a weakness against a certain boss that you really hate, you can leave it for later and fight another boss that you find easier even without the thing. So why limit the player so much in this game? Oh, that's an elite, that's why it's still alive. It should give me 1 chip. As per tradition. Maybe 2. Oh, 6. I don't mind being proven wrong. The boss rotation, but in a way it was a good effort because most Mega Man games have boss that speak to the starting weapon. You don't need that. Like, the entire point of being able to choose your bosses would be that every boss has a weakness, but you have to start somewhere, and that one boss is not gonna have a weakness. So, which boss you find easiest, el natural, or natural, I don't know how to say that, it changes player to player. So there is no one solved order. But the thing is, if I like to fight the penguin first because I like their weapon, but then the penguin doesn't show up until 3 levels in, then the game is just dictating what I'm allowed to do. And that's the main problem. I don't get to choose my bosses, I don't get to choose my weapons, I don't get to choose my upgrades. The only thing I'm really allowed to choose is my character and technically the starting upgrades. But even that, only if the game is merciful and gives me the soul chips in order to do so. Like I'm playing on a fucking allowance or something. I don't think I have enough damage for this. On level 1 it doesn't split, that's good to know. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. They shouldn't be weak to the basic buster because that defeats the purpose. But if it's not weak to the basic buster, then you have a game flow. You don't have to mess with that. I need 7 more. Soulchips. Fucking god. Okay. Wow. That came out of nowhere. Nah, none of these are good. Nah, I think I'm gonna change. Well, let's try Ace. Maybe I can grab some upgrades better with him. You wouldn't think how difficult getting 17 sword chips is. It's actually kind of difficult, especially when the game refuses to cooperate. 7? I didn't even know you can get 7. What's the max? I guess 8 could be the max. I'm just not focused. Actually, the main accession and boss rotation rule because Bengal is not a boss being by shift penalty. So great. I don't know about that. there are ways to do it well. I'm not saying Mega Man is the perfect example for it. Like, there are. It's an old game for a reason. There are ways to make it better, which is what I assumed this game was trying to do. But it didn't innovate enough. I think that's the problem. It advertised itself as a Mega Man successor because fucking Mighty Number 9 failed at it so bad. And because of that, they just were afraid to innovate too much. Because you can't go too far away from the original if you're trying to be a successor. Oh, there's a chest in. What is this? Why is there a hole there? And then nowhere else? That's just kind of my people are not yeah, but I think that's the biggest problem. I get that they, well, exactly what I said. They were touted as a Mega Man successor that Mighty Number 9 could not pull off. But for that exact reason, they were too afraid to make any changes whatsoever. So everything that was bad about the base game is still bad. And then the few things they changed just don't really make sense, because I feel like they were meant to be changes alongside other changes. I beat a boss, I got 2 chips. Thank you, game. Okay, well, you can already see that I'm gonna die here. There is no way I can beat that guy. There is no way to reliably come back here without getting hit. That's just it, I'm gonna die here. I play this. Okay, I didn't die after all. And yeah, every chip helps would make sense, would be true, if I wasn't relying on like the first 3 levels to give me 17 of them. But because the amount I can get is limited, then no. The amount of times I can get a chip at all is limited. So getting 2 is not helping me at all. Because that was one of my chances to get a bunch. I didn't get a bunch, so now I'm behind. Sorry, I'm just... Fuck you, bird. Trying to not die. It's taking a little bit of my concentration. Why do you put enemies in your fucking platforming challenge? I'll never understand that. Nothing even up there. Why are those there? Raven, you mentioned earlier that level generation used to be so bad you could get stuck. Well, it's not that much better right now because there are still places where there are platforms going into buttfuck wheel with a bunch of traps and I'm like, surely there's something there, and I get through all the traps and it's just empty. And I just wasted 5 health for literally nothing. And those places probably should not be there. Okay, there was no getting out of that. Thank you, game. Energy. Okay, more energy drops. That's amazing. Okay, we're at 17. Good. Let's get the ice out of the way. Isn't Molyneux the fabled guy? Fable or whatever the name was. The guy who completely overpromises every single game and they never deliver because they literally can't. That's him? I knew the name was familiar. I think he was the one who said about Fable 1 that you can plant a tree and watch it grow in real life or something like that, which was somehow very impressive. Can I just fucking go, please? Okay. He did have in development and time of announcing Jitter and Scrap should have one of being to the many. Do you, by development, do you mean he came up with it and then submitted the ideas and that's the development? I can. This is just gonna be a little more strong. More damage per shot. Two soulchips. Thank you very much for wasting my time. I wonder if his lawyers told me to not say anything about the game, because I know he used to overpromise things and stuff, but I'm pretty sure promising something and then not delivering it is against the law at this point. So maybe he's just literally not allowed to say anything, just in case he wants to overpromise something. Yes. Finesse is good because you can only lose health once. Not like Chase, where you can get stuck somewhere and then you lose a bunch of health. Really? Oh. Slow! Yeah, a lot of people learn their lesson all the time. People actually learn the lesson every time they say it, we would be a very smart society. Usually when people like that learn their lesson is because it's like, sorry I got caught. You know? Like the shield. 1 bit. On one hand, I wish those platforms were faster. On the other hand, they would just fling me off if they were. I don't know why that's a mechanic. It's interesting when the platforms fling around the items. It's less interesting when they fling it into the void. It also makes lightning unplayable. Because that's not a priority. You already know that. What is it? Oh, it's just a chest. Okay, I'll take the strength, sure. 3 damage. Six damage is pretty good. Let's just take this guy to the other. Again, nothing down there. There's just an entrance to an alternate reality. When was the last time he even made a game, by the way? But I haven't heard his name lately. What was that game? For 10 years ago. Was it Fable 3? Maybe that's older, I have no idea. I got hit a few times, but... Our strength is actually fine, because even if I don't get any, like, I just get shit like this, I still have the base power, which is pretty good if I can do that at range. Next up, I guess the penguin would be good early this time. Godus, what is that? It's like a god RTS. Yeah, that's a god RTS. The only god game I ever played was Black and White 2. That I think that dates me very much. I don't know, but Black and White 2 actually allowed you to do a lot of things that you would expect. Okay, ice physics, thank you. That you would expect. Okay, I literally cannot buy anything. There are game designers who are like, the biggest problem with them is they have great ideas, which sounds counterintuitive, but the problem is that you need a game design. You need two game designers. You need a game designer to tell you what would be good, and then you need a second game designer who can tell you what can be done. Because if you only have the first, then you have cases like that. One game designer good. It's like you know, when in sport there are usually two announcers. One of them is like the technical announcer and the other is a color announcer. You need to do the same thing with game designers. You need one game designer who can just go batshit wild with ideas, and then you need a second one who can tell you who can ground those ideas. And then those combined can make the best game ever. Alright. Outfind is good. I get +1 HP, and then there is immediately an elite here. Okay. Seven soul chips. Good start. Good start. Jump dashing seems like the speedrun strategy. It actually feels faster than just walking. I'm gonna read in a second. Sorry, I'm just trying not to get killed here. Very noble goal. That was it, Ideon. I'm gonna go back for this one bit. Important. Because I don't have that many. I tried to make a joke there, but I just lost interest. Dash. I'm starting to get good at this fight, weakness or not, high rank or not, because I realized what's the best way to do this part, this second part. If I'm standing here at all times, it's very easy to get to any of the platforms necessary to avoid the wall. And then after I avoided the wall, I immediately come back here for the next wall. And that makes it really easy. I got hit once, but that was one of the fireballs, that doesn't count. Oh, let's grab this. Maybe as good as tells you them what they know deliver, and then they tend to fall apart fast. Let's see my. Yeah, that's the thing, because I don't know if you ever seen those videos, but there are a lot of things that were planned for the first version of World of Warcraft as well, but then like half of the ideas never got implemented, or got implemented like expansions later. Like Northrend was supposed to be in the Classic, or at least Outland was supposed to be in Classic. The fucking Kultiras Marines supposed to be in Classic, and it didn't appear in the game until like BFA. You don't share ideas that early, and Blizzard, the early WoW devs learned this, because early on when they were developing, they were very eager to share ideas, but then when they didn't come to fruition, players complained, so then developers learned to just not share the ideas early on. I think Riot Games also learned it. Most developers learned this lesson. Let's do anything. Well, I'm suddenly on 1 HP. Okay. Suddenly I find myself in quite the predicament. I have a lot of bits. Please let me spend it. I'm not gonna bother with you guys. One enemy can almost max out my energy. I don't need to conserve it. Oh, fuck off. The fucking ledge, I always gets me. Yeah, no, we're not really getting anything for this. Let's do a very risky run. I should really just probably do a normal run and not a Revenant run, just to gather some. Should I do that? I could go and play a little bit of normal Nina, gather a bunch, like 40 soul chips, and then just intentionally die and restart as a Revenant. I could probably get that in like 20 minutes, 25, and then I wouldn't have to worry about it. And then instead of just having all these dead end runs, I could take like 20 minutes to set up a run and then actually do meaningful runs. What do you think? What is that? This is the attack speed. F here. Yeah, let's do it. It's despite having some meaningless runs, it's still more time efficient than just wasting my time on Revenant. But I'm not gonna go for victory here. I'm just gonna go for enough, like 40 soul chips, and then I'm gonna end the run after that. This is purely a collection run. This robot, well, I wanted to say it's doomed to die, but technically that's true regardless. Kind of the point of the story. Also, just need a reminder for the power difference. Double jump, share whip. Hello Raven, I died and decided to do an errand run, so to say. Where I just collect 40 chips and then die. I'm not even gonna try to complete the game here, I'm just gonna get 40 chips and end the run. I want to see how long it takes to do that. Because if it probably takes less time than just spending my time in dead-end runs that I have no hope of winning. No, I like this. Anyway, yeah, that's my opinion on the design of this game. I don't know what else to say on that. Obviously, I'm not saying it's a bad game or anything, but clearly some design decisions could have been rethought just a little bit. Energy find. Nine soul chip. A refill run. I guess you can say that. It's a gathering run. We're just out to gather. I'm gonna fucking die here. Oh, I won't shut up. was a little hairy. Fine. Power kills might restore health. Health. Power kills. I don't have a power. Damn it. Game really debated me there because I thought that little exploding drone was just another one of these bulge drones. Oh look! I've been playing for over 2 hours. This is the second safe lab we found, and one of them wasn't even with the Revenant. This is gonna kill me immediately. But typical that the one fucking prototype that's actually worth taking, especially on level fucking 1 or 2 or however long we are here, shows up when I'm not doing a Revenant run. Revenants are supposed to rely on prototypes. I'm not finding them. Where are the fucking Revenant powers? I also need 1 health, because right now I have 3 health, which is exactly 1 hit. How do I get up there? Not worth dealing with that, that's too tucked away there. I have 80 fucking bits, let me spend it. Let's +2 every. Gonna grab that, it's useful. And with that we have now 21 chips. So I want next, let's do the bird. I don't even need it. I have a bunch of shields. Right. Raven, can I ask you for something? Can you look online, see if anyone asked the devs why Revenant mode doesn't have the armor sets? Because the only reasons I can think of are dumb. Getting a lot of armor. Whatever. Finally, a store. I'll take one of each. Even the speed, yes. Because I have baseline speed, which is a bit slow. I'm gonna flee. Okay, I can do that. Go. I fled. I got grants immunity to knockback. I'm not really using powers. That's why I just... It's better to not have knockback. Remember last time how much it helped to rush through the last stage. No knockback combined with longer invulnerability time, which is a power up. Seen that in the store. Would probably make rushing through stages very easy. Nobody asked? Maybe I should ask. Then again, they already made 3000XX, so asking about an outdated game would be kind of weird. I should play 3000XX, and then if it's still there, then ask. Even more so, like, why didn't you fix this crap design? Why did you think less options is more fun? Just a moment, I have to ride the Nina Express. Nope. Why am I getting so much armor? I don't get it. I'm not complaining, it's just weird. It! It's dead. 25 sword chips so far. I don't have much to say. Like I already. This mode. Oh yeah, I bought everything. Okay. This mode is not that interesting anymore. I mean, I know this is Defiant, but it's not that difficult, you know, at least. Raven, what character have you been playing again? Maybe your problem is that you're not playing Nina. Let's see. Oh. Let's go for this guy because of the stage. Maybe your problem is just that you're not trying Nina hard enough, like... On sword chip, okay. Game still hates me. Charge your attacks even chargier. That's useful because I do charge my attacks very much. Never seen that layout, by the way. I completely forgot that I'm taking triple damage, by the way. Kind of on me. Let's just refill real quick. It feels weird because when I'm playing with Revenant, I barely get any bits. Now I'm on like level 2 or 3 or whatever. And I have like 80 something bits. Level 4 actually, but that's still a lot. I don't know how I'm getting that here. I guess, yeah, maybe I should be faster in the Revenant runs and just... It's just hard because with half the damage, it's really hard to be so fast. Is the timer extended for Revenants? I never really checked. It's extended for Marathon, but I mean just because I'm dealing half as much damage. You would think you need twice as much time to get through. Because every enemy is gonna slow you down twice as much. I don't think that's a thing. Four tokens, let's go. Alright. I already got everything here. I think after this boss I have enough soul chips to restart. It's 33. Is 33 enough? 17. That would leave 16. That's not quite enough. Can I rush through one of these levels? Let's rush through this one and then we're done. I'm not gonna leave this for next time. I'm just going to do it. I'm just gonna do it today. With how much more damage I do, these levels feel really short. Like, I'm already at the halfway. I just started. And it's over. Where was... I'm looking at the background. There is no more thing to turn off. Where is the thing that I should be turning off? Because there are 4 on the bottom, 4 on the top, 1 on the left and 2 on the right. And there is no more on the left because that's the entrance. When you light them up, all the things are supposed to disappear, but they didn't. Alright, well, fuck you, game. This is the Mr. I should look it up because this could be something to save for next time. But I do want to Mistime protector. How much it increases by? It can be found that it doubled. Okay. And how much is it normally? Vulnerability time. Invincible action stick. I don't know. What theory? With these, it makes sense to play as Nate. Wait a second. I still have them. Why? Anyway, well, let's hope that these are enough, because I do have some extra damage. That means +6 baseline, which is pretty decent. That's on level with Revenant 0, whatever. The point of this run is gonna be obviously to try to beat the run, but beyond that, it would also be nice to just get the chips to keep perpetuating the extra, you know, the runs. Because if I die and I can't get enough soul chips, I'm gonna have to go back to normal Nina and do a run again, which is gonna be frustrating. But anyway, the next stream should be on Monday standard time. I should really go. Thank you for watching, Western, and I thank you all, and until next time, as I say on Monday, see y'all.